What it do, comic bros? It's your boy Big Duper here, and I'm back with another video. Today we doing a trailer watch for Supergirl, because if you not living under a rock, then you know DC just dropped this trailer on us, and I'm just ready to get into it. I am so excited. I am amped over here. You heard me? So I already feel like I've been talking too much. No intro, y'all know the vibes. Let's get it.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, cars are out. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
That was the Supergirl trailer, but before we dive into that, let's talk about the person who's directing it. His name is Craig Gillespie. He's an Australian film director, and he has a lot of experience, but not really on blockbuster films. This is Detective Comics. This is Supergirl. This is a blockbuster film. DC, why not go get a Michael Bay? Why not go get a big name? I'm not saying the dude is not good, but according to his IMDb, the biggest thing he's worked on that everybody would know would be Cruella. Cruella from Disney. Yeah, you know, she liked the little Dalmatian. She liked to make purses. Only thing I remember about her is the old school whip she used to pull in. That motherfucker was clean, right? Y'all remember that? She pull up smoking the big cigarettes anyways. But look. All I'm saying is DC, you gotta spend money to make money, and it looks like you're going a little cheap when it comes to this director. That's all I'm saying. Now, when we go to the script writer, it's not getting any better. Now, I would say about the script writer, she is already on payroll to write the new Wonder Woman movie and the new Titans movie. So does that give us any promise? I don't know, because they're not coming out for another few years. And the biggest thing she has done on her IMDb, I think she was an actress on the Vampire Diaries. She done some writing on a Michael J. Fox show. We Win, Blacklist, Never Here, but that's writing with a collective of writers. She wrote the whole script for Woman of Tomorrow. Granted, she did have some help because this is based off the Tom King series, but again, this is somebody who has never wrote a blockbuster film. I'm not saying that she won't show up and show out. I'm hoping that she does, because you know I love my superhero films. But damn DC, you could have went and got a top writer. Who's the biggest writer right now? DC, you couldn't get somebody like a Jonathan Abrams, Aaron Sorkin, Steven Zylan. Hell, I even take Charlie Kaufman. I mean, at least somebody with blockbuster cachet at writing movies. I'm not saying she can't be good. I'm just saying I don't want her first movie to be something that I'm investing in. But hey, you gotta start somewhere. I hope she shows up and shows out and we get a great movie. I love the non-traditional take on Supergirl. If you guys are wondering, they're kind of basing this story on the Tom King Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow series. It's an 8-issue limited series released in 2021. Now, off the muscle, it gives me Woman of Tomorrow vibes just because Supergirl looks like she's at war with herself. She kind of stuck in this rut, losing her family, losing her planet, drinking her life away. And we see that in the comic Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So I do like the direction, because if we look at the last few DC comic book movies, we can't distinctively say that they were based off a specific comic, and with this one we can definitely say, and that means that it has direction. It knows exactly where it wants to go and where it wants to be. And we kind of got that feeling of it at the end of Superman when she made her cameo. The way she came in, she kind of had this party girl aura. She kind of had this I don't care about the future, I'm here for the now attitude at the end of Superman, and it kind of looks like it's spilling over to this movie. So nice setup, and I'm all here for it. We got to see Crypto piss it on Superman. What? And Supergirl need to clean up. Look at her house, bruh. Supergirl live in a trap house. Damn, man. Supergirl live in a bando in space. Like, she stay in a bando. That's crazy. But Millie Alcock's acting is superb. I really enjoyed her in the few episodes of House of the Dragon. Also, we got a sneak peek. If you really look, we got a sneak peek at Lobo. Now, it was kind of dark, but I got a picture here that lightens it up so we can actually see Jason Momoa's Lobo, and it looks fantastic. Hey, James Gunn, smart, going with the star power right here. Jason Momoa made a hell of an Aquaman. Imagine what he's gonna do with Lobo. So they're taking this story and they're kind of tweaking it. They're using the Woman of Tomorrow comic series as their guide, and they're adding their own take to it, and that's dope. That's what we have to do with these comic book movies. Kind of have it based on a comic and then add what we need to make that cinematic vision come to life. That whole scene where she's at the bar and she's drinking, that's straight from the comics. I love when I see movies adapting panels from the comics. It just gives it that more authentic comic book feel, and that's what we're looking for. I'm telling you, we get joy out of sitting with our friends saying, yo, right there, that's from this issue right here. That actually came from this comic. Hey, you hear those words she said? She actually spoke those words in this comic. We get joy from that. And I believe we're going to get a lot of that in this movie. So I am genuinely excited for Supergirl. I did like how they're making Supergirl her own character. Totally separating her from Superman. I mean, since they got to wear the same outfit, at least the personalities are totally different, and that's exactly where they need to go, because a lot of the times Supergirl always found herself trying to live up to Superman, trying to be the female version of Clark Kent, and I don't see that happening in this movie. I actually see her being her own person and just doing her own thing, because we already got one Superman. We don't need a female Superman. Supergirl needs to feel like Supergirl, and she needs to feel like herself. So I love where her character is right now, kind of down in the dumps, kind of I'm a party girl in a party world, like that nonchalant attitude. That's what we need. It's gonna make for a great redemption arc story when she shakes it off and starts crushing heads, and man, we got to see her use her powers. Didn't those beams, them effects look dope. Yo, I can already see this movie is gonna be next level. Like I said, comic book movies are always better when they have an actual comic to pull from. Crypto, always fun. He was such a fun addition to the Superman movie, and I know he's gonna be even funner with Supergirl because Supergirl just let her run wild. Supergirl just let Crypto do what he want, run wild. She don't even take him out for walks. As you can see, he peeing on the floor in her house, man. There was not one clean thing in that house. Y'all could have done Why Supergirl gotta be a slob though? But yo, so much fun in this trailer. I'm all here for it. What do y'all think about the Supergirl trailer? Are y'all excited for this movie? I'm excited, man. You know, because we didn't get Batgirl. That hurt my heart that we did not get Batgirl. So it's only right they give us a Supergirl. Matter of fact, Netflix, since y'all own Warner Media now, y'all need to go in the pot, stir it up a little bit, stir the pot, fix up that Batgirl movie, and drop the Batgirl. Release the Batgirl footage. I'm your boy, Big Duper Dog. Yeah, Big Duper Dog. Deuces. Oh, before I head out, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Liking this video pushes the video through the algorithm and it helps me out more than any Cash App donation. So if you really rock with your boy, go ahead and Hulk smash that like button. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.